but I'ma be this way forever. What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Sade, and we back with another banger video. Period. Okay, so by today's title, as y'all see, what's gonna be going down today. I'm gonna be giving y'all tips for online school, how to be successful, basically. So, y'all know I be having my little book so I could, write my stuff down to remember. So, let's get straight into the video. First one is wake up on time for your classes. So, you have to, treat this like we really going to school, wake up on time. Probably wake up an hour earlier for your classes, to get yourself settled, get yourself together, because you don't want to be waking up late and being all late for your classes, because they still take attendance, because if you don't be on time, for them Google Meets, you can miss something important, and you don't want to do that, because now some of this stuff is mad confusing now. Since we're doing online, it's not as easy as we were in school. So just be on time for your classes so you don't miss anything important. Oh yeah, maintain your regular routine. This right here, I'm saying this get up an hour earlier, like I said, before your classes start. Brush your teeth, wash your face, fix you some breakfast. Breakfast is really an important thing in the morning, because I realized this myself. I remember the first day I was doing this online, I didn't eat breakfast, and I could not focus at all because I was so hungry. So when I ate some cereal, I could maintain, and I was focused more when I ate, because you can't work on an empty stomach. That's just not gonna happen. So make sure you eat breakfast, because that's real important. Do all that, don't try to change up your schedule, because you need to do what works for you so you can be successful. Next one, prepare the night before. So what I say about this, they gave us some Chromebooks, charge it up, so you don't have to get up in the morning and charge it up and it's all dead. So just charge your stuff up, get whatever books, notebooks, pens, pencils, all that, so you're not doing it while you on a Google Meet and all that. It's just all over the place where you don't have everything together. So just prepare everything that you need for that certain type of class or whatever you're doing for the next class. Just prepare. It's always good to be prepared, because if you're not, how you gonna make it? You just not. You need to prepare. Take this serious, because they not playing this year. They is not playing. What you guys need to do is take it serious, because like I said, just treat it like we really in school, but we're just doing it at home. Do all your work, do what your teacher assigned you to do. Don't be lazy. I know it's hard because we home, and we can do basically whatever we want when we home, but that's where you step in and take in charge and be oh, I really gotta buckle down and do this so I could pass, because I don't know if they just passing anybody this year, because I know last time they were just passing folks. So just take it serious, because if you don't, you're gonna fail your classes. And then if you don't take it serious, how you gonna be successful? How you you ain't gonna have the motivation to do anything. You just gonna lay in bed and be oh, I'm gonna do it later. And then when you don't do it, you get that 0 in the grade book, and then they gonna be calling your parents and stuff. That's just too much. So just do what you have to do so you can be on task. Just take it serious. That's all you guys need to do. Try to join all the Google Meets. I know this one is, I know y'all do not want to go on no Google Meet, because I know I don't want to, but we don't I know for my school, we don't have Google Meets every single day now, but when we do have them, I try to join them, even though the teachers, they be taking mad long, come on, and then sometimes they don't even be on the Google Meet, they don't even join the rest of the day, so I'm alright, so you need to try to join every Google Meet, because like I said, they could be announcing something important and you don't want to miss it and be confused on your work. That's basically what they be talking about, the work apparently, and what's finna be going down, how we finna do this. And if you have questions, ask. Do not be scared to ask, because if you just scared and sit there, how you gonna know what to do? So just speak up, you know, do all of that. And don't be scared to ask questions. Turn in your work on time. Because I don't know about y'all teachers, but this time, my teachers this year, they're not playing. If you don't turn out work in, that's a 0, and they not going back. They're not giving you extra work. Well, I know two teachers that's doing this. They're not doing none of that. So if you don't turn in that work by 11:59, that's a 0, and you can't make it up. So like, especially if you know your teacher don't do that, you need to, you know, get on track so you can turn out work in by 11:59, whatever time they assign you, because you don't want to be sitting back in the same grade again, looking right dumb in the face. So just turn in your work, because that's mad important, and it reflects on your grades at that. You don't want no 50 something in the class. You at least want an A or a B. A C, I mean, you don't want no 50 nothing, but you know, just try. If you try, you will succeed. Next one, the biggest one: do not procrastinate to do your work. Please do not do it, because you will fail every single time. So like, let me give you an example. Teacher give you work Monday and it's due Thursday. So you know you have work you need to do today. To go ahead and get that done. The next day, start working on the work Tuesday. You can start working on it that night that they give it to you. I know I be doing that sometimes, but I don't do it all the time. But I make sure that work is done by Thursday and turned in, because I do not want my grades to be looking bad. No. Just please don't throw off your work knowing it needs to be turned in by a certain day, and you just saying, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then all that work is gonna pile up, and then that's when the stress comes in. You be like, oh, I can't do it. I should just go ahead and did it. Yeah. So like, just go ahead and do your work. Do not procrastinate, because you will be left behind, and that's just more stress on you when you don't do the work and turn it in by a certain time. So just go ahead and do it and get out the way. I promise you. Pace yourself. We need to learn how to pace ourselves, because if we think we can get all this work done in one day, it's not gonna happen. It's just not. You just need to, like, if you got work, like, if you got, okay, say if you have like mad assignments, get some of that assignment done, and then do the next day some of that assignment done, some of that, and then the next day some of that assignment done. Like, you just can't sit there one day sitting on a computer and just trying to get all 3 classes, all that work done in one day. You just can't do it. One day do English, one day do science, one day do biology, you know, stuff like that. Because you just cannot sit there and try to do all this work in one day, because that's where, like I said, the stress is going to come, and you're not going to have the motivation to do the work, and you just going to be like, screw it, throw the computer, all that. So just pace yourself. Write down or set reminders in your phone. So like, we all forget stuff, you know. That's why like we need to write stuff down, you know, write it in our notes. Or I know on the iPhone we have reminders, you know, and you could write down like some assignments or projects that need to be done by a certain day. And if you can't remember, you know, just put it in the reminders. Or like, if you got like a whiteboard or like a little chalkboard, you know, write it down somewhere and hang it up on your room, so like, you know, that's what you need to get done. Or you guys can go out and buy a calendar. Yeah, you can go out and buy a calendar, hang it on your wall, and write down what you need to do, you know. I'm just, you know, I think that's a good thing to do, because I know if you can't remember to do stuff, that is good. Take breaks and do not overwork yourself. What I'm saying by this, if you're doing all this work, you know, we need a break. Like, it's just, that's guaranteed. We need a break, because if we don't get no breaks, we're gonna crash, and we're not gonna want to do no more work. So like, take a break, you know, watch TV, you know, get on your phone, you know, do something like that, and just put the computer down, because we cannot, like I said, we cannot just sit in the Chromebook all day looking at that screen and doing work. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So do not, I know all these teachers giving us a lot of work, but we can't overwork ourselves, because if we do, we're gonna be tired, we're not gonna get the work done, and then we're gonna have failing grades. So just learn not to overwork yourself and overwhelm yourself. Just stay calm, do some work here, do some work there, and you'll be straight, I promise. So this is the end of the video. Hope my tips were good for y'all. I think they were good because I go by these tips every single day, period. So like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notification bell on to be notified when I drop videos. Comment some more video ideas you guys want me to do, and I'll do them. And yeah, we out.